Do you know how great you are? Do you see the great value you have within you? Do you want to share your greatness with others? Do you want to build positivity into your daily life? I'm Bob Brumm, Tampa's Encouragement Engineer, and I believe I can help you show your greatness and share that value with others today. With the concepts from my latest book, Life Don't Owe You Nothin, A Reality Check to Achieve Greatness, we look at the realities of life and how we can improve our daily actions and outlooks for a greater life. These skills do not take 10 years to perfect. These concepts can be started today to redirect focus to the positiveness of life. These skills can be started immediately to form a positive reflex so our minds can combat the negativity that inundates our daily lives. I've learned these concepts and more to create positivity in my life. However, I have not always been an encourager. I wasn't born this way. When I was 6 years old, I experienced one of life's facts, death. I lost my mother to cancer when I was 6 years old. That same year, I lost my grandmother on my mother's side 2 months after that. Then on Christmas Day of that same year, my grandfather on my father's side returned to our Creator. This continued as I got older, so I had the reality check early in my life. What I realized was that perhaps God needed some help, so He took my relatives early in my life, and I realized I was here for a purpose. And I believe my purpose is to enlighten others about the immense value of a positive perspective in their life, as well as to show others how we can look at our life events and learn. I believe we have to make the best of every moment we have on this earth and enjoy our time. I know this can be very hard at times. I was not handed anything in my life. My parents grew up through the Great Depression. My father was a World War II vet, and he came back and started his own business from scratch with 2 of his partners. I was taught the value of hard work and that if you really want something, you earn it. I shoveled snow, I raked leaves, I did garden work, babysat, cleaned up yards, built decks, whatever I could to get what I needed. And if you did something wrong, you were responsible for that as well. Sometimes that meant I got a spanking or other form of reminder about my lapse in judgment. The lessons I learned had a positive long-term effect on me. The reality is that life doesn't owe us anything. It shows us that every day. What we learn from life is that life is a gift, and we get to improve any current situation by putting forth a positive attitude and effort. I know people that have battled and are still battling many things. I have as well. Our minds can go to the negative thoughts quickly, and I have learned the discipline to change that direction immediately to stay positive. And that's the key. We need to stay positive. I do this first by knowing my value. I'm created by the Creator of the universe, the one that put the stars in the sky and created every hair on our heads. What an amazing power of precision and love. What's interesting is that our Creator never said this would be an easy, no-hassle journey. However, our faith and discipline can get us through. Faith offers us possibility to any situation. Faith of knowing that temporary hurt will pass in time. Faith gives us a strength to know our Creator does not want us to wallow in pain and will provide great things for us. So let me give you a reality check. In life, things will not be handed to us. There have been many times that my bank balance has been very low, or if not negative. There were many times that I was worried on how I would get something my kids needed. There are still times I get concerned about what my boys may do. But I pray very hard that the good Lord will keep them safe and give them the direction and insight they need. Focusing on positive thoughts and opportunities offers a lot of resolve from the negativity our minds and our surroundings offer. Some things I do to stay positive are as follows. I say thank you when I hear that opportunity clock go off in the morning. Some people didn't get that opportunity. I say a short prayer for others in my family and first thing in the morning. I exercise just after getting out of bed. I do 60 push-ups about 4:30 in the morning. And that's another secret. Get up early. Read some devotional prayer items. And I do that while I eat my breakfast. I write daily in an appreciation thank you journal. I write a minimum of 3 items I'm thankful for first thing in the morning. Your mind cannot focus on negative and positive at the same time. If you start your day with positive thoughts and actions, it goes a lot better than negative thoughts and actions will. I don't worry. This is very hard, but worrying doesn't do any good. It's like a rocking chair. You'll do a whole lot of work and get nowhere. Prayer really helps. Do any of these sound like they're hard, strenuous items to add positivity to your daily life? This is what I mean. We can all do these type of items immediately to build a positive perspective for our life. And you can start with one push-up, one block walked, one sit-up, one kiss, one chapter read, whatever it is. Start small and move on. The key to any change is not only mental but physical, as you need to take positive action. And that's where I think our current society has gotten soft. Many people may think they should have something without working or earning it. Just look at some of the recent news stories. But that's not realistic. I have a quote that describes this. It says, if the goal is worth the reward, be prepared to take the steps necessary to get there. We need to take action to get the goals we desire. If you want to go out with somebody, you need to ask that person out. Oh my, you have to take action. You may need to clean up for that encounter or that date. You may need to have the means or the money to do an activity. Again, you're taking action. If you want to pass a test, drive a car, or do anything, you need to take action that will get you closer to that goal. You need to study for that test. You need to learn to drive. You need to understand something about the vehicle you want to drive. Learn what is needed to achieve your goal. That may mean talking to somebody that's already done this before you. You'll need to open yourself up to learning. Do not put your thoughts in front of your experience, because most of the time, you'll limit the experience if you do that. Our society needs to get off our palm olive hands and get our hands dirty by doing something and getting to work. The idea that you don't have to work for what you get is irresponsible. If you want things that require knowledge, you learn what you need to learn and understand the concept to prove your knowledge through testing and certifications, etc. This is true in any field. In Florida, we got to worry about AC repair technicians because it's important we have air. And they're certified in their trade. Auto mechanics are certified. Doctors and lawyers have to pass state exams. When I talk to schools, I remind students that the reality is that their parents and teachers do care about their well-being and their opportunities. They care about the students making the best of themselves. When the students leave the walls of the school, guess what? The world doesn't care. They don't care about the person coming out of the school. The world will not be concerned with your abilities and will not give you anything. You need to take the action needed to progress and grow and succeed. Your attitude will determine your altitude. You will see, hear, and experience naysayers and people that don't want you to succeed. You need to focus on you and your attitude to achieve your goal and do the tasks necessary to achieve what you want. This does not mean you need to be a selfish jerk to anyone that has a different idea for your path. Be open to learning, to understanding, and to be adaptable. Your path may change, it most likely will. Not everyone has the same drive you do. So how can I help you? Here's how. If your school, university, or corporation would like to encourage your staff or students, I would love to work with you and to offer an engaging, encouraging presentation that trains participants how to implement these positive ideas and more into their daily lives. These skills can be learned quickly to improve current environments so that people work cohesively and diligently to achieve personal and professional goals in a positive manner. The energetic training will engage the audience and increase the positive energy so attendees realize their value and implement the skills learned from the daily presentation in their life. Becoming a positive action taker in life allows everyone to realize the greatness in each other and how, when working together, more gets done for greater good. I would love to boost your organization to see the benefits of a positive perspective. So I encourage you to go to my website at www.bobbrummspeaks.com, or for more information, contact me at contact@bobbrummspeaks.com to book your training, and there'll be more information after the video. Thank you.